Hi there, in my latest videos we have talked about two powerful elements to achieve fluency in English. Identity, allowing yourself to develop a version of yourself in English. Environment, surrounding yourself with English so that identity can grow stronger every day. But there is still one more thing that might pull you back. This thing connects everything, and I dare to say this is the most important one when you are learning a new language. Mindset. Because even if you build the right identity and the right environment to support that identity, if your mind is working against you, making progress is really hard. So I'll help you to identify if you have a growth mindset or a positive mindset, or a fixed mindset, a negative mindset. A negative mindset says things like, I need to be perfect before speaking. Mistakes mean I'm not good enough. If it feels so hard, maybe English isn't for me. But a growth mindset says things completely different. Mistakes are feedback, not failure. Discomfort means I'm growing, I'm making progress. I don't need to be perfect before speaking. The learner who speaks imperfectly but constantly every day will always be the learner who's waiting to be perfect to speak someday. Because someday never comes, but today is always here. So the question you should ask yourself is not, am I good enough to speak English? But am I willing to show up imperfectly every day until it feels natural? That's the real internal work, and no class, no app, and no teacher can do it for you. Now think about children. They don't become fluent because they speak perfectly, but because they speak constantly, even with mistakes. And I know that as an adult, you don't want to go through these situations where you feel uncomfortable, trying to express your thoughts and ideas in a language that you're not completely confident in. But that's the thing. That's the only way to become fluent. Allowing yourself to speak more, even with thousands of mistakes. These situations will shape your fluency, but you need to go through them. I would go even further and say that you need to look for those situations, because as an adult, they won't come naturally. I love this quote. You should attempt things that are difficult enough to guarantee some early embarrassment, but important enough that long-term regret is unlikely. Trying something difficult will usually make you look foolish or inexperienced. That's fine. That's the cost of learning. To put yourself in these situations and pay the cost of learning, you need to develop a growth mindset. Because a fixed mindset or a negative mindset makes you believe that those situations are shameful, they're not worth pain, when it actually is the final test of your English fluency. This YouTube channel is a very good example. It started as an attempt from my side to speak more, and it worked. I've never spoken so much English, but it also comes with a lot of uncomfortable feelings. I hate seeing myself repeating the same grammar mistake, and sometimes I just don't like my voice. But that's the price I pay to make progress in English. I hope this video and the other videos that I shared in this series have helped you to make the hard work that you need to do, nobody else can do for you, to finally achieve fluency. When you combine these three elements together, something powerful happens. You build an English identity and become a version of you in English. You create an environment that supports that identity, and you develop a growth mindset that removes fear of mistakes. And when you reach that point, you become unstoppable, because nothing can stop your progress. Now you have the three essential elements to achieve fluency, and this is exactly why I created a free guide to help English learners to develop these three elements: identity, environment, and mindset. So if you want to finally build a version of you in English, create a positive environment, and work on your mindset, click the link in the comments to get your free guide. I really hope you enjoy it, and I would love to hear your feedback. See you in the next video.